Welcome to another one of our Eat Sleep Cycle bike checks. Today we're going to have a look at the Basso Palta 2 gravel bike, the newest addition to the Basso family that was just launched at the start of 2022. From a small town in the province of Vicenza, Italy, Alcide Basso grew up racing and riding the bikes of his older brother and became more intrigued in how different technology and geometries affected the way his bikes rode. He would disassemble and reassemble just about any bike he could get his hands on to learn more about the engineering and design behind the bikes he was riding. 45 years on, Alcide is still the backbone of the company and continues to work with the same curiosity and enthusiasm that strongly reflects in the bikes of Basso we see here today. A short while ago, some of our Eat Sleep Cycle staff members were lucky enough to see firsthand the innovation, development and level of production that goes into the making of a Basso bicycle when they were invited to the factory in Italy for a factory tour. We would love to show you footage from this, but being a factory that also produces high-tech military equipment, that was strictly prohibited. Although it has similar aesthetics to its predecessor, there are some noticeable updates and improvements to the previous model. The geometry has been tweaked with a slightly slacker head angle, steeper seat tube, a 10mm longer top tube and a taller head tube, all helping dial in your riding position and add some extra stability, handling and importantly comfort. The new frame design has some added compliance thanks to the reshaped seat stays and a slightly more sloping top tube that allows extra seat posts to be exposed for some further flex. Tire clearance also got a boost, allowing the frame to now fit 45mm wide tires on 700C wheels. The short wheelbase, shorter chainstays and low weight give it snappy characteristics, and paired with the stability from a longer top tube and slacker head angle, this bike is confident and agile on all terrains. There are some minor but very cool changes to aesthetics that you may not notice at first glance. The most obvious has to be that the Palta 2 is now fully internal cable routing, cleaning up the front end and reducing drag that little bit extra. Home mechanics and travelers are going to love Basso's new Paradigma internal cable routing system. The cables run through the bars and underneath the stem into the head tube. The cables are then covered by a faceplate to keep things looking neat and clean. Having an internal routed system like this makes access to your cables easy and effortless when wanting to do some maintenance at home. It also makes disassembling and reassembling your bike effortless after traveling, but also when wanting to fiddle with your stack height and get your fit dialed in, it's simple and easy. Basso has clearly provided us with a bike that is ready to conquer anything and everything that gets thrown at it, with maximum comfort too. Let us take a closer look at this bike we have here in front of us. This size small is done in Basso's stone grey colorway, one of 3 that's on offer. It is spec'd with Shimano's GRX 1x11 mechanical group set with an 1142 cassette and a 42-tooth chainring paired to Shimano's GRX crankset. The Palta 2 is also equipped with front derailleur mounts, so if you're wanting a bit more gearing from a 2x system, you're not going to be stuck. These mounts can also be used to fit a chain catcher when you're wanting a little bit extra security on those 1x system. Up front we have Basso's Paradigma integration system keeping everything neat and tidy. We have Basso's brand new carbon gravel handlebar that has been developed from the ground up and has been designed to have seamless integration with thicker bar tape. With an 8-degree flare and a 122mm drop, you're going to be comfortable no matter what riding you're doing. Celis and Marco have provided the saddle that sits atop the proprietary D-shaped seat post that makes use of Basso's patented 3B clamping system. This totally invisible seat post clamp system uses 3 individual locking points to ensure a super strong clamping point that won't have you worrying that your seat post may be wiggling its way down after some time, as can often be an issue with other clamping systems. Stopping power comes from Shimano's trusty GRX hydraulic brakes that have been paired with Shimano XT brake rotors. We have a 160mm rotor on the front and a 140mm rotor at the rear. The wheels are Blackjack's MX25 aluminium wheels with Continental Terra Trail tubeless tires in the 40mm width option. So there you have it, retailing at just under 4,500 euros. All that's needing to be done is for you to put some pedals on here and take it riding. And on that note, the Palta 2 is part of our rental fleet here in Girona. So if you're thinking about getting one of these bikes, or you have your very own but aren't able to bring it on the trip, rent one and go out and enjoy the wonderful gravel roads Girona has to offer. If you've made up your mind and you want to make a Palta 2 yours today, head to our website, pop us an email, or call into the store and have one of our friendly sales team help you out. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more of the beautiful bikes we sell, like and subscribe to our channel. And when you're in Girona, make sure to pop in and say hello. Until then, happy riding.